All right, we're live. Can you? Is the echo gone?
Finally, the time has come again. He has awakened. Everyone thought he was gone, forgotten.
Yeah, I found out. I figured out what was going on.
And many said,
El Rey?
If you'll
Who
hear,
are you talking about?
this thing was set to
not that
both hear
important.
the speakers
Don't
of my
let me
game
disturb you. I'm
and
not
going to my
even
headset.
here. Just don't pay any attention to me.
It was
Now you
broadcasting
got
my
me all
headset and the
confused.
game. So I just muted my headset. Well, muted my headset in the Streamlabs. But no, what's going on with the thing? It's not my headset. It's not my microphone. It's the headset itself, Kaneko. It's the output to the headset, not the input. The other issue is, as I was saying, the speakers I'm using for the system is a what is the company called? I can't think of it. Vizio soundbar, and since my TV's a Vizio, not my monitors, my TV, which is behind me. Whenever I turn up the volume on my TV, I turn up the volume up and down on my PC. I never use this PC anymore, though.
Tell them who I am.
Elari, the prophesied one, before whom the very alpacas themselves bowed, who saved us from the gringos.
I thought you were going to sing about how good I look and how successful I am with the ladies.
Fine, fine. Before you became Elari, you
Is
were
there any way to make it so that
Lari
my
Laffer,
fucking
Actually,
remote
I
doesn't
still
change
am.
it anymore?
the man who back in the wild 80s decided to be a virgin no more.
Best decision I ever made.
The man from whom no woman is safe.
You got that right. Hang on. I don't think you're supposed to say that anymore. But it's true, of course, ladies.
I want to see him dressed as Vegeta now. He could totally pull off a Vegeta with that Widow's Peak. No. No, this is not the same Larry. This is not the same Larry from 1 through 7. This is a clone. That's why he wakes up in stasis. Because the Larry we know from the primary Larry is a billionaire now.
Tell them where we are.
This is without a doubt the most beautiful place on earth. Wonderful can come. Nowhere is the sun
Did you
warmer and
play-
the
do you
bananas
want me to bring
more
back Club Love for
curved.
Sale?
Long did Cancun
The end for Love
suffer
for Sale
under
has
the
him
gringos'
becoming a
yoke.
billionaire.
But you, Elari, you set us free. You blew up the gringos' villa.
Well, strictly speaking, that was more of an accident.
We are free, and a golden future lies before us.
The final canon Larry game before the Drive series, which is a clone of Larry, who's been in stasis since the 80s, has Larry literally killing an oil, what's it called? An oil baron. And then when he confronts the widow for sex with her, when he confronts the widow to try to have sex with her, she instead signs over half the oil baron's assets to him, which is then what he uses to have sex with Captain Thighs at the very end. The Thighsman trophy.
Tell them how I got here.
That, Elari, is a long story.
I have time.
Very well. You fell out of time.
That's not very nice.
See?
No one knows how you got from the 1980s to our time.
Oh,
See?
that's what you meant.
You woke up in a strange laboratory, and at first didn't know you were in the 21st century. But you quickly learned how this modern world works.
After all, he had the best teacher.
Elefto, you are Larry's anchor to a world long lost.
Would anyone like to try my new recipe for craft beer?
No. At any rate,
Did I hear
Elari,
craft beer?
you have not only mastered the pitfalls of the 21st century,
Well, mastered would mean that he knew what he was doing, and I don't think it would be fair to say that.
I think he's doing all right.
Silencio. Larry looked for love in all the wrong places. Elari has fallen deeply in love with
I would love to
Faith,
play all the Larrys.
secret boss of the technology company.
'Cause each of them
Prune.
has a great
She
idea
told
to
him
it,
to get
and I did
90
love them
points on
all,
the
but-
Timber dating app. Only then would
I
she
really
go
wish
out
they
with
brought
him.
back Passionate
I didn't
Patty.
know all that. You weren't even
It bothers
there.
me that she was in 2 games and then
Silencio.
just
As
disappeared.
always, that went caca. And then Larry wanted to hack the Prune server to improve his timber score.
That was self-defense.
In the process, he disturbed the product presentation, and Prune was brought to the brink
Hey,
of
Warbird, what's up?
bankruptcy.
Yeah, well.
I told you my goal for the
Faith had
night,
to
so if
flee
you want to
with
help, go
BJ
right
in
ahead.
tow, the man she had installed as CEO of Prune, but who was merely her puppet.
When was he
Larry
abducted by
snuck onto
aliens?
their
I've never
ship
seen that
and
part.
secretly sailed with them to their villa here in beautiful Cancun.
Not one word about what happened on that ship.
Oh, I thought it was very romantic.
That sex toy.
Really? I'll admit, now I'm curious.
Are you nuts, Lefty? Never mind. Forget I asked.
Larry, I was politely going to avoid mentioning
Good thing.
that you cobbled up the most repulsive sex doll of all time, and that you...
We can just imagine the rest.
Unfortunately,
Finally, Faith revealed her plan. And that BJ was just a puppet. Then, you blew up the villa, driving off the gringos, and saving Cancun.
It's a pretty crazy story.
I have never stayed till after the credits. I'm about to put that game back in right now and play through it all because I know it like the back of my hand. I hate you so much. I have the whole thing on YouTube already. Tell them about the terrible fate of Faith suffered.
Tell them about the terrible fate Faith suffered.
Ah, beautiful Faith. You were blindly in love with her, and moved heaven and hell to win her love.
I still miss
Well,
Passionate Patty.
strictly speaking, she was the one who was chasing me.
You followed her here to her villa. Then, you blew up the villa.
All right, I need to look Passionate Patty up because for my reason, my brain is getting her confused with Carmen Sandiego. Oh, yep, she was. Passionate Patty literally looks like Carmen Sandiego except black, a black fedora and a black trench coat instead with red trim instead of red with black trim. So for those who don't know, I'm just going to go on a small tangent before I continue on. In Larry 3 and 4, they created a girlfriend, the woman of Larry's dreams, who he was supposed to settle down with. So for 3 and 4, they were supposed to get together. 5 never happened. And then 6, he forgot all about. By 6, he forgot all about her. But her name was Passionate Patty, and like I said, she looked like Carmen Sandiego, except inverted color scheme.
That was only because of the totally messed up user interface.
What did you expect when you press a big red button? Anyway, the moment came where you saved her life, and she, for the first time, felt something approaching affection for you. But then, she was hit by a chunk of rubble.
No, by the
And thrown
puck.
into the ocean.
What?
That wasn't a piece of rubble from the villa. That was the puck.
What do you mean, puck?
I greased a high strike on the pier in New Lost Wages with some lube and put the puck into orbit when I hit it.
And then, All that time later, it fell back to Earth and hit Faith at that exact moment?
Exactly.
Nobody understood that. Okay, let's just forget about that bit. At any rate, the puck knocked her out, she fell in the boat, and the wind swept her away.
And so she disappeared from my life. I'm sure she's dead. Poor Faith. All I have
Oh, Gate
left
4
of
never
her
existed,
are
excuse me.
memories.
If you check Discord, you can see what Patty looks like.
Do you know a song about alpacas?
Oh,
Please.
but of course. Oh, alpaca, alpaca. Everyone calls you llama, master of haulage, tasty as sausage. To wrestle, you'd kill. You're yummy when grilled.
Why am I all of a sudden hungry?
Which one are the alpacas? Are they the cute ones? Are alpacas the cute llamas?
Could you maybe sing a song about pie?
If you do that, I'll delete myself.
But I'd like to acknowledge that you were always there for me.
You do realize that's what I was programmed to do, don't you?
Yeah? But we've been through so much together.
We sure have, Larry.
Yes, but does she actually like him now as a friend? I hope to God.
Whatever happened to BJ?
He wanted to float lefties on the stock exchange, market it as a franchise, and expand internationally.
Sounds like a plan.
Then Lefty beat him with a paddle and he took off.
Oh. I know what happened. So what now?
Are you sure you know enough to dive into this adventure?
No.
Yes. Now we can get this show on the road.
Very well, Elari. Yet there is still one last step remaining to fulfill the prophecy heralding a golden age on Cancom. You must marry the daughter of the most important man on the island. My daughter. I sincerely hope you haven't forgotten, considering we're in the middle of preparations.
Maybe it wouldn't be a bad idea if I could talk to her first. Or at least see her?
No. The prophecy forbids it.
But,
She is also the most beautiful woman on the island.
oh, I see. I don't want to be petty about the whole thing then. Then I'll go get ready for a wedding.
Yes. Go now, Elari. Marry the most beautiful woman on the island. My daughter.
How many women are there on the island anyway?
2.
Just my daughter.
The other one is my mother.
Maybe,
Where's your wife? Wait.
Fulfill the
Where's your
prophecy.
wife?
And your destiny. Let me
Where's your
leave
wife?
you with this song. Oh, Elari, Elari, they call you.
Oh, Larry.
Ay, caramba! My guitar! We have to fix it, Elari. Otherwise, I won't be able to sing any songs at your wedding.
I'll take care
for
of it.
shame.
And don't forget that you have to take care of the catering and wear your wedding suit.
Putting on this ring.
Hi.
What can I do for you, Larry?
There must be some kind of app for wedding preparations.
Absolutely. But I'm still busy unzipping that huge file, which means I can't install any new apps right now.
I know what unzipping huge things can be like.
Oh, just zip it, Larry. That file somebody sent us a few weeks ago. Remember? I'll have to decrypt it, but it'll take time.
Okay, then let me know
I
when
forget
it's
what the
done.
file is.
Larry, I think you're a little confused.
Isn't that normal when you're about to commit yourself to something forever?
Yes, it is. But let me remind you again.
If you left click on the screen, you can move there. Give it a try. Yep. And the 2 remakes. Is there a hotspot indicator in this game? I was just checking if there's a hotspot indicator. PC. That's a penis cactus. Thank you. yet. I can't leave the screen yet, apparently.
I think it's time for you to concentrate on your wedding.
Yep. What do you mean I just had to choose my own adventure in this one? Really should start my things out by wedding. Oh. Here, middle mouse buttons. Okay. Alright, now it's letting me.
A lot of the
stupid.
preparations for the wedding have already been made.
How do you feel about that, Larry? Are you really ready to make port in the harbor of holy matrimony?
If the prophecy demands it,
That's a good enough reason for you?
let's just not talk about it.
Would you rather talk about how you blew up the villa?
All right, all right.
Yes.
I'll never push a big red button again. Where's the ladder leading down to my room again?
I remember it's right behind here. Larry's room. You can leave, please. Oh, okay. Can we? Thank you.
Oh,
What's wrong,
Later.
Larry?
I was just thinking about Faith again.
Don't blame yourself.
I do, though.
How the hell? Did I screwing that up? Play dude. Why is he looking Playboy? Hmm. I have a picture of got me wearing that. Anyone want to see it? Well, that wasn't the prior game. That was 2 games ago. That was the other remake. Wait, was this in the was the Dildocorn in the last game too?
That's Fate's underwear, which was strewn all over the island in the explosion. I collected all of them. So, can I give them back to Faith as soon as possible? If she's still alive, I should at least light a candle for her. Actually, everything I need should be here in this room.
All right, light a candle for Faith. You'll need. Why do we need a tutorial? Lube, toilet paper. Why would you use toilet paper to wipe off your dick?
I'm taking these. It might get dark.
All right.
Ah, there it is. First of all, I have to light it.
Now, if there's something that looks like a candle, you should have to look around your room.
Fire. Man's best friend.
Best friend. Not really.
And harmless in the right hands.
Fire will never be harmless. Yes, I do, Artemis. Yes, I do. Why is there tutorials? Is there a way to turn tutorials off?
Burn everything. Burn everything. Oh, sorry. Just talking to myself. Well, it's burning. Now I have to put it on top of the altar.
Why do you have it burning in your pants, you idiot?
Oh, Faith. I wish you were here. Okay. Time to get going. I still have a lot to prepare for the wedding.
Wait.
What?
I still have to check your progress in the sensitivity class today.
Does it have to be now?
You said
Yep.
yourself that you wanted to know more about how to properly interact with other people in the 21st century,
I've already learned a lot.
but not enough.
Okay. Fine.
So,
I like the movie.
how
drawings in
many
the background.
genders are there?
Enough for everyone.
I've almost had enough myself.
So how many are there then?
The correct answer is gender is diverse.
Okay, if you're
No,
too
enough
lazy
for
to
everyone
count.
is a really is good.
Next question. Your best friend confides that he is suffering from depression. What do you advise him to do?
Very good. All these are good. These are all good answers.
Go out and enjoy a hot night.
Your answers will make my processor overheat too. And that's what you would do yourself?
No, of course not.
That's reassuring.
First, I get myself a whiskey. Then find a woman.
Enough already. Why do I even ask? The last question. For now, a colleague at work makes a sexist joke during lunch. How do you react?
So, that depends on the joke, and it depends on the people you're with. If it's a colleague you trust and you understand that it is a sexist joke, 'cause part of it is the reason why it's funny. At the same time, once again, there are no, once you start, you know what I'm talking about. There is always a line, but at the same time, jokes are meant to be funny. Jokes do point at insecurities. At the same time, yes, I do understand there is certain lines.
I don't have a job.
Maybe it's better that way. I've had enough.
Did I pass?
Let me put it this way.
Yeah, the lines crossed at work.
21st
You have a
century
good point
isn't
there.
done with you yet.
Things used to be easier.
Things didn't used to be easier. You were just more naive.
But at least back then you could say what you thought.
And just what do you think you've been doing here the whole time?
Are you done unzipping that file yet? I need a wedding app.
The encryption is proving hard to crack. It seems to contain some important data. Some
You have an
kind of
exact good point
secret.
there.
You haven't
That's
really
what
been
I should have
working
thought of.
properly ever since Faith stopped being the boss at Prune either.
That's not true.
I wonder what's happened at the company since then.
Love how it's a giant vagina on a pair of balls. But I think it was George Carlin
Hello?
and South Park that both said either everything's on the table or
So,
nothing.
you're Nari.
Yes.
You know who I am, baby.
Yes.
Mr.
Mr. Wang. Nice to meet you.
Uh-oh, we don't have any time for pleasantries. This Nari is not the Prune that used to be.
See, making
the
fun of
Bill
racist jokes,
Jobs
you
and
can't make
Faith Prune.
L's and R's.
This is my Prune now.
Yes.
You're
Or is that
still
a
working on the
stereotype
Cougar update for our Pythons. I want you to release it immediately because I have other work for you.
But
No buts. We have a bigger, more important project ahead of us. Miss Faith was working on a revolutionary
No leg on my
software
end.
project, a self-learning algorithm. I need it for a product that will truly immortalize Prune. One that will make even Pythons obsolete.
she hinted that she'd crack the algorithm, but I never saw it.
I'm under pressure, Nari.
Wow, this game's only at 30 frames per
Understand?
second. It feels
Well-
smoother than that.
That algorithm is sexy. We have to get it. Get it, sweet cheeks?
I'll just get back to work.
As of right now, you are the technical director here at Prune. If we can't find Faith's algorithm, our technicians will have to develop one themselves. Like yesterday. You have a free hand and unlimited resources. Do whatever you want with me.
Thanks.
Nari,
Yes.
Yes.
I can't find the
Wasn't she in the
switch for
last
the
game?
secret back room.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
There has to be something like that somewhere around here. A room with a heart-shaped bed that spins. With a back entrance for anyone I invite.
I'll check up on that directly with the
Ah, yes.
property manager, and I'll get the.
It's
Cougar
been a while
update
since I played
rolled
the
out.
last game, like years.
In my old office, all I had to do was press a button under my desk and poof, there it was. That was nice. By the time I'm done with Prune, I'll have that here too.
What frame rate are you getting on your side? Because it should be going. I have no clue.
By the way, Larry,
Yeah?
if you want to remember certain things that you can't take with you, you can take photos of them instead.
Very funny. Do I look like I have a camera on me?
I have a camera.
You?
What do you think that hole on the back is for?
Well,
Forget I asked.
so you can photograph everything?
Yes.
Is he
And then
sentient
show
now?
it to you as if you were carrying it with you.
How practical. You could have told me that earlier. Oh, I could use it to take a picture of something pretty specific. But you need a wide-angle lens for something that size.
I have. Yes, Larry, I have to say it's too bad I don't have one of those. Phew.
Oh, I'm sure it'll work anyway.
Larry, no!
Done now?
Yeah, thanks for asking.
But you might just want to take pictures of things that might be useful later.
I would really like if he does have a big dick. For some reason. Him actually having a nice sized penis feels like that would fit the whole game. Maybe I'm crazy.
My head's starting to spin, Pi. Isn't there some way I can keep better track of everything I have to do?
I'm glad you asked. I installed a to-do app for you.
Can't I have
Thank
that
you.
timber thing again?
We decided to uninstall that app as part of your sensitivity training, for your own good.
That was a stupid idea.
Anyway, the app lists everything you still need to do
I
for
love
the
that in
wedding.
the background. How it says, "Don't grab them by the pussy."
And you'll be there to check off everything that's done?
Of course, whenever you finish any of your outstanding tasks, I'll show you.
Where'd that thing drop to? Yeah, I'll check when the lights are on. Wow.
Much as I would love to have a lot of Fate's underwear with me all the time, that's too much. That's Fate's underwear, which was strewn all over the island in the explosion. I collected all of them. So, can I
How'd you
give
know?
them back to Faith as soon as possible, if she's still alive? I really hope Faith is doing okay. Poor Faith. What? Is that a self-destruct mechanism that works twice?
No.
Whew, that was lucky.
Why would you hit it?
Big and red like my...
Larry,
Just what I was gonna say. Thanks, Pi. I'm never touching that again. Especially not from behind. I don't wanna
Yes, you
talk
are.
about it.
are you sure you'd still rather stand?
Very bad memory. I find it's a very
Now
good
the
memory.
self-destruct button just self-destructed. No, if I sit on that, I'll get stuck. And I really don't want to touch the toilet paper today.
Ew.
Lube, every craftsman's tried and true little helper. I always say, lube, don't leave home without it.
I'd rather not leave home without it. Television.
Nah, the
TV,
Can't Come
don't
News
you?
Network is showing nothing but crap today. Totally high tech. At least it was in 1987. No, I'm not taking that. I said no.
I'm not touching it again.
I admire your willpower,
I only have the magazines because of the amazing interviews.
They interview the naked women too? That's so nice of them.
Quiet, Pi. I can wiggle my finger in there as much as I want, but neither my finger nor the lock will get anything out of it. Looks sturdy. I'll never be able to break that open.
Oh, it's your fault.
I can't open it. The padlock is kind of in the way.
Then why'd you
That's
padlock
the
it?
most beautiful wedding suit I've ever seen. This suit is freshly starched. If I pull it out through the bars, it'll be ruined.
Oh, it wouldn't. There's enough room in that bar and that bar. I'm gonna shut up now.
I think I'm sensitive enough at the moment.
No, you're not. You're being played by a big dumbass. That is why. Hey, what's
Hola.
up, Ray?
Hello.
I still have a few questions about the wedding.
Yes?
What else do I still have to do?
Well, I need to be able to play a song at the wedding, but one of the guitar strings is broken. All of the guests need to be fed. You must wear your finest wedding suit. When all this has been done, we will celebrate a wedding.
Sounds good to me. All right.
Can I at least talk to your daughter once before the wedding?
No!
Hell no.
That is strictly forbidden.
Why?
Because it's, bad luck.
For whom?
She's in a power
How many
relationship.
women got lucky by talking to you?
So, why don't we talk about something else?
That's a lot of head.
What does a wedding have to do with the prophecy?
It's all
A
in
lot.
the old scriptures. They are very complicated. It takes years of work to understand them.
Oh, I was just curious. It's not like you're setting your daughter up with me just because the opportunity presented itself. Because of American citizenship or anything. No.
See, it doesn't work like that.
Oh, of course not.
Trust me when I say it doesn't work like that. There's a lot of procedures, and just marrying someone to get a green card, oh, that hurts.
Couldn't we just enter a cohabitation agreement?
Oh, no. That just causes confusion with the tax classes.
All right.
Any tips for the wedding night? Is she the athletic type?
It's going to be him, isn't it?
Does she already know all the tricks, or will I have to explain some of them to her? Why aren't you talking?
Why are you still talking?
All right.
Enough about the wedding. Still mad at the gringos?
So mad! Except with you, of course, Elari. But as my son-in-law, you'll be one of us anyway, not some gringo.
I didn't even feel gringo-y anymore.
All right. There. Let's get
Catch you
out of
later, Elroy.
El Rey!
here. All right. Yes.
That's not a punching bag. I wonder what's in there. I wonder what's in there.
Oh, he asked what the
Hola!
Hello!
Do you know where I can get the key to my clothes closet?
Ah, Elari, I've already given you the one key. The key to your destiny. I melted down the gold from the tombs of my ancestors, committed this sacrilege only to make that key out of it. A key that
Oh, no.
holds all our destinies. You still have it, right?
A UFO full of aliens came and stole it.
Those aliens are becoming quite the plague these days. So, the one key is lost. The key of destiny. Born of the gold of my ancestors. Irrecoverable!
Here's another.
Good thing I have another one.
I know it.
Here.
Oh, thanks. I forgot what happened there at the end. Again.
Then I'll sum it up for you. Again, by some mysterious means, you were
Nope. Catch you later, Elroy.
El Rey.
And wire.
Ah, thanks, Elari. A G-string for my guitar.
Of course, it's the G string
Now,
that went missing.
I can sing my song at your wedding.
Somehow
Please
it
don't.
feels good to check something off.
Almost as good as timber.
No.
Aw, maybe I should close the bunny picture because the bunny picture seems to be in the way of what's her face's emotes.
Oh, what's that?
What's wrong, Larry?
Is that the bride?
The bride is El Rey's daughter.
Maybe he adopted the donkey.
Try being a little more tolerant, and above all, stop being so simple-minded.
So maybe I can. There we go. Bunny's been moved.
Cans with strings on them. I used to play telephone with those as a kid.
Now let's play with her ass. Oh yeah.
I'd rather keep my distance. It's looking at me very suspiciously.
Yeah, it's 'cause it's a donkey.
Barbarian Brew Export. 50 liters. Thanks, but I'm not thirsty.
Volleyball. Why are there dick holes in the volleyball?
It looks a little limp, but I can fix that.
Hey, that's what your women usually say to you.
I love her. She is best character. Ooh, what is
Looks
this?
useful. It's mine now.
I can't grab the paint.
I don't need that. It's completely shredded. More like cheesecloth.
That was you.
They made me do it. That's the prophecy El Rey was talking about. Something about gringos.
Looks freshly painted.
You shouldn't take prophecy too lightly. Barbarian Brew Export. 50 liters. Thanks, but I'm not thirsty.
What's Cervetta?
I don't have time to hang out at the beach. The wedding awaits.
Well, yeah, but we need to find food and stuff first.
I'd love to eat some of that, but I think I should get married first. I haven't seen a single pastry chef on the whole island, but Lefty has a tube of building foam. That's enough to make a man suspicious.
That's a good point. Ew. Oh, there is a right. Okay, I didn't see the right. That's my fault.
Larry!
Oh, we're back in Lefty's bar. Capybara! There should not be a dead Cappy. Oh my god. Why is Passionate Patty up here?
Whatever happened to BJ?
He wanted to become my partner in Lefties. Thought it could be built into a franchise. A Lefties in every city and all that. Different types of barbarian brew for different target groups. I convinced him it wasn't a good idea.
How did you do it? With market research data.
With market research data?
With a paddle. Then he disappeared. No idea what happened to him. Don't really care either.
How's business?
I can't complain. Of course, it helps to be the only restaurant on the whole island. Most of my customers became regulars once they stopped tossing their cookies.
Let me guess. You came up with a new recipe for your barbarian brew?
Larry, it's an art. You don't just come up with something like that.
But you can throw up with something like that.
That's just disgusting.
You think the wedding's a good idea?
Sure, I'll take care of the catering.
I mean, I haven't even met the bride yet.
You have to look on the bright side. That means the bride hasn't met you yet.
What are you trying to
You're
say?
an asshole.
I'm saying you two are probably a dream couple.
Oh, okay.
In someone's dreams, that is.
Can you feed all the wedding guests?
I could. but I can't prepare any alpaca meat while the meat grinder's stuck.
Can't you do that without alpaca meat? Vegan, maybe?
El Rey says that the...
The prophecy forbids it. Just like everything else. I gotta be going.
See you later, then.
Doing that.
I'm not sure why Lefty thinks pizza is a typical can-cum dish, but this is
Pizza's
where
good.
Lefto bakes his pizzas. It's also his waste incinerator.
Ew. Ew.
I'm not sure why Lefty thinks pizza... Lefty! Lefto. Can I please borrow your pizza peel?
You mean you take it and I never see it again?
He's on to
Yes.
you.
Go ahead, take it. I'm experimenting with flatbread anyway.
That has to be Passionate Patty. And I can't click on her.
I could have a drink, but then I'd probably fall in the water, so no. I wonder if Lefty would buy me a drink.
No.
I could have a drink, but then I'd
Grinder.
It won't turn at the moment. It looks pretty used.
What do we got?
Ugh, I don't want to run that through the meat grinder.
Fine.
You can never have enough plastic bottles.
Most people have no idea that plastic bottles are not all the same. They're made of different plastics for different
Yep, I know
uses.
that.
It's actually really fascinating.
Yep, that's what I thought. I got something for the meat grinder. Just gotta figure out what. Wait, why do I... Oh, photo face underwear.
Ugh, I don't want to run that through the meat grinder. The crank now turns again. There are some holes I prefer not to stick my fingers in. Now it turns again. I like that meat grinder. It can still be operated by hand, too.
All right.
Larry!
Can you feed all the wedding guests?
Of course. The meat grinder's working again.
Good. That's working. Okay. When the meat grinder fixed.
Larry!
I gotta be going.
See you later.
Let's see. Everything but the alpaca fights.
I'll just leave it hanging there.
All right. That's good. That's good. Now, touch the ass.
I'd rather keep my distance. It's looking at me very suspiciously.
Very suspiciously. Oh, there's my checklist. Wardrobe is locked. Get up there and do that. This also saves my arm because it's starting to ache again, which is sucky. It really sucks. Padlock.
Ah, it fits. So I'll put on my wedding suit.
Why are you wearing white?
Ah, it fits perfectly. Oh, and the one key from El Rey is in the pocket, too. Great. At least he won't kill me for losing it.
Larry,
What?
What's up?
remember that file that was sent to you a few weeks ago?
What was that about again?
You received an encrypted file from an unknown number, and I started decrypting it in the background.
Oh, that file. What about it?
I decrypted it.
Ah, so I can install the wedding app now.
The file was from Faith.
What?
She found you?
Her picture was in the file, too.
Nice.
That's Faith. When exactly was that picture taken?
The day after the house exploded.
She survived. But where is she now?
The photo also shows GPS coordinates from the open ocean.
Pi, we have to go there right away.
Coordinates saved to the map. Can you swim?
I'd rather try using a boat.
There was more in the file.
What else?
It's some complex program code I don't understand myself. I'll analyze it.
And she's upgraded.
What's happening to you?
I don't know.
What about that program code?
It disappeared.
What do you mean, disappeared?
I don't understand it either. Maybe it was just an update from my software.
Whatever. I have to find Faith. All I have to do is
Her
make sure
voice
that
sounds
El
different
Rey
now.
doesn't marry me off right away. Otherwise, I'll never get off the island. Pi, where can I find a boat on the island? Pi, everything okay?
Of course. A boat. Nowhere. BJ's yacht was repossessed, and the locals don't want to leave.
Then I'll have to build one myself.
Well, anyone who can catch a rat with a condom can definitely build a raft.
Oh, God.
I really hope Faith is doing okay.
Pastime optional. Full ra- Well, this looks like raft material. I could ride that. Ooh, wieners.
That's Lefty's buffet. The alpaca sausage smells delicious. Can't be moved. Can't be moved.
I'm gonna put some sausage in your pocket. Lots of sausage in your pocket. Oh boy.
Okay. Yo ho ho, and not a bottle of rum.
We're gonna build it out of plastic, aren't we?
I'll just take that. I'm sure I'll need that.
So is this one open-ended?
It's all sticky.
Like there's different
and
endings, or they're
green.
no?
Of course I'm gonna take it. Looks like it's got something in its mouth. I don't think resuscitation is an option anymore. A narwhal, the unicorn of the
unicorn?
sea.
With the biggest, ugliest tooth ever.
I guess there is a point to being horny. I don't think resuscitation is... Oh, it broke off. Say, ah. The more, the merrier. I don't think resuscitation is an option anymore.
Don't use the wood, just hello.
Look, Pi, this is a blueprint for a raft. I think it's from a survival magazine. Maybe I can use it to make something.
Wait, I'm installing a blueprint app for you.
Congrats.
You can use it to build complicated things.
I love the fact that we see the tower in the distance. Wait, how far away from the side are we?
Okay, I think I've got it. I define which object has to be used as what. Then I press the start button, and then that's how it will be done.
But only if everything fits.
Morning, girl. I feel like that's 2 parts that's gonna be needed for that. Guess we go grab the TV.
Enough. I don't need that. It's completely shredded. Good idea, but that won't work.
We're gonna have to sew all these together, aren't we? We're gonna make a sail out of underwear. Pizza oven? everything we need here. Oh. Tell Lefty about it.
I can have a drink, but
Larry!
Lefty, how can I get off this island quickly?
Why do you want to leave?
I get to Las Vegas. Oh, new lost wages.
Faith is alive.
Oh, really?
I was able to locate her pie phone on the ocean. I have to go there.
Yeah, there aren't any ships anchored here at the moment. Not one lifeboat on the entire island. I'm afraid you're gonna have to improvise.
Why doesn't that surprise me? I gotta be going.
See you later, then.
But I can't pet the capybara. Come on. Pinata. Okay, let's see.
I wonder what's in there. I haven't seen a single pastry chef on the whole island, but Lefty has a tube of building foam. That's enough to make a man suspicious.
All right, there's the table, and then there's
A
this.
table covered with a tablecloth. There's something bulging up beneath it. Let's see if there's anything underneath it. Yes. Okay, I'll release the brakes. I should be able to move it now.
Bye-bye. I don't think how realistic that moving is.
I was right. It can be moved. Quite a ways, as a matter of fact.
Why do I think I have to sew all this together?
Much as I would love to have a lot of...
Nope, we're just gonna take the tablecloth. Give me the donkey.
I'm sure that tabletop would be useful, but I can't carry it around with me. I'll take a picture of it.
All right, I think we have it. I think we can build it. Oh, TV.
Enough.
We need that TV. I already knew they worked together. I just thought I'd have to put them together on the app. There we go.
The pizza peel fits perfectly into the fork of the branch.
Where'd the tablecloth go? I do like the fact they give you the ability to just double click in the new areas. Alter television.
Nah, the
Take a picture of
totally
it.
hot. Nah, the
All right, Lefty might have one then. Oh yeah, there was one down in Lefty's, wasn't there? Where is it? There has to be a radio somewhere in here. That's the only thing I'm missing.
those
Oh, the cell phone.
now
Ah.
isn't that one impressive boat?
Well, let's say it's mostly above water.
I baptize you.
The wet pearl. The gay flower. The fucking Dutchman. Queen Anne's Ravenger. The wet pearl. Faith. Floaty McFloatface. Floaty McFloatface.
Floating
Gotcha.
McFloatface.
The raft does not deserve that. Do you want to set sail now?
During long boat trips, I might need something to help pass the time.
I wish I lacked imagination.
I should make something that I can use to keep myself occupied on the long journey.
Oh, God, not again. Do I have to remind you that you're trying to figure out what happened to Faith? But you don't want to leave without something to put your...
Don't scold me like that. I get bored so quickly when I travel.
Dude, just play with your phone the whole time. Is there a blueprint for this porn thing?
What a gorgeous figure. It's already perfectly built.
Do I have to add anything else to that, or should I?
I'd rather keep my distance. Hola!
Hello.
Hola.
Now that I think about it, maybe the wedding isn't such a great idea.
What are you trying to say?
I don't deserve your daughter.
The one who fulfilled the prophecy deserves my daughter. Although I have to admit that I too am a little surprised he's a gringo.
Do we ever get to see his daughter?
Ex-gringo. Just don't think about it and marry my daughter already.
Catch you later, Elroy.
El Rey.
I am curious what his daughter looks like. Something red. Oh, that looks red.
I'm never touched.
Ah, sausage. Meat grinder. We put the meat grinder in it. Joke.
There are some holes I prefer not to stick my fingers in.
Yeah, you're right. I am overlooking something extremely tiny. So now it has become Pixel Hunt the game. Oh.
I'll just leave those two right where they are. That's not a punching bag. I wonder what's in there.
Can I whack it?
I don't think so.
Oh, okay. I didn't see the lipstick. That is...
I don't know what I'm supposed to do with it, but you never know.
So what happens if you don't make the sex toy?
Isn't it beautiful? I dub thee Wilson.
A man's
Ew.
name?
Wilma. I meant Wilma. We're good to go now. Wilma will keep me company.
Should I just put myself down?
But just think of all the things you'll miss.
I'll take that as a yes.
And we fuck up. It's the crap. And we're dead.
Pretty boring trip.
Are you complaining?
I'm so glad I had
We
Wilma
left.
with me.
Is she your new best friend?
No, of course not. You are.
Aw.
It's a shame that you don't have a body.
Well, nothing I can do about that.
Oh, and I even went and made a head.
You don't imagine me looking like that, do you?
Absolutely not. So Faith was here? There's nothing but wreckage.
I'm locating her pie phone. It's very close.
There it is.
Right there.
I hope. Yes! It's still working. It's rebooting. It's logged into the net. Weak signal, but it's reestablished a wireless connection.
Okay.
The battery still has a bit of charge left. Oh, but not much.
Then you should talk to her quickly. Maybe my colleague knows where Faith is.
Pie?
Pie. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Pie, pie, pie.
Ah.
Do you know where Faith is?
Can you tell me where Faith is?
Faith?
I'm sure that's the
Faith,
emphasis.
Shemay. Take off that white crap. You're blinding me.
Pie? What's wrong with her?
The salty seawater corroded her wiring, and then the loneliness
There
of
wouldn't
being
be wiring. It
shipwrecked.
would be just.
Poor Pie. But, Larry, I think we have another problem.
It'll have to wait. We need to find out what happened to Faith here. Pie?
Yes?
Not you. The other one. Faith, Pie. Can you locate Faith?
Look out! Look out!
That would be a no.
Larry, there's something you should know.
Yeah, I know.
We're gonna die.
We have to fix this pie.
No, that's not what I mean.
What then?
Your life is in danger because a storm is coming.
Oh, we're fucked. Really fucked.
What should I do now?
My security protocol says to throw out a life preserver.
I don't have one.
Then hold on tight to something.
Nice. Oh, we're fucked. Back to Lost Wages. I didn't think Lost Wages was on the
What?
beach, though.
I'm still expecting delivery of the 4K surveillance cameras for the offices. I just can't believe Prune never used to have anything like that. Nari,
Yes?
let the delivery guys in.
That's not the doorbell.
Is it
The
still working?
signal's coming from Faith's pie phone.
So?
But that could mean she's still alive.
You mean we could still get our hands on her secret project?
I mean, she's still alive and we can rescue her.
Yes, whatever. As long as I can find out what the deal was with that algorithm she was working on. And where she hid it. Where's the signal coming from?
Deep in the Caribbean, far south of Cancun, where she disappeared.
Illinois!
I have
Yes.
just the right person for this job. I'm calling the Subspace Penetrator,
The what?
Commander Yanmai.
Reporting.
I have an assignment for you.
I'm ready for anything.
Would you also have sex
cute.
during a parabolic flight?
What's parabolic?
That's not what I meant.
You don't have to. Well, not for now. I'm relaying the signal we're picking up. This is the pie phone from
Why
a
is he
Miss
boony like that?
Faithless. Proceed to its source immediately and investigate
Like nothing came
the
up, right?
situation. If Faith is still alive, bring her here, or whatever you can find of her. She's the only one who can tell us where she stored the algorithm.
Confirmed. Scanning frequencies for the signal. Receiving signal.
I had a private message
Excellent.
pop up that I
Full
needed to
thrust
answer
authorized.
about.
Stay in the shadows, Commander Yanmai. And when the time is right,
Something I had to fix, and so I was making sure that while I was fixing
Just
my
what
end,
exactly do you mean?
it wasn't screwing
what
up
needs to be
the
done?
show.
Crack down, that kind of thing.
Oh, what's that?
Everything okay there?
No, I'm done. Don't worry, Nari. That's just one of the tame sex slaves. Just shoo him back under the desk.
What?
Brunette
What?
orders, out.
Ah, I love this game already. What do you mean I couldn't leave?
What? I survived the storm. But where am I now? This doesn't look like can come to me.
Oh,
Hi.
what?
Are you okay?
I think so. Systems analysis. No water damage. Cougar update still running.
What about Faith Pie? Hello? Pie?
I've seen things you people wouldn't believe.
What's wrong?
Pulsating pectorals off the shoulder of Orion.
Larry, she's dying.
Okay.
I watched C-sections in the dark near the Tan studio gate.
Is there anything I can do to help?
All those orgasms will be lost in time. Like tears in rain.
No, Larry.
Time to go offline.
Thank you.
She has passed into the realm of the eternal offline.
I'll
Oh,
fix her.
I'll bury her here.
Dude, you can fix her.
That's very compassionate of you. So I won't tell you that the salt water will release toxins from the device.
Okay. I'm stranded on some island. The jungle looks impenetrable. My ship is a total wreck. I'll die here for sure!
Relax, Larry. Now, you just have to do what you
Yes.
always do.
I've actually never seen Blade Runner. What year does Blade Runner take place, anyways?
I dick around?
Are you talking about exposing yourself without asking?
You have to be able to read the room before you do that.
No, Larry. You're not going to do that. As always, you're going to wander around aimlessly, taking anything that's not tied down.
True. That's my specialty. I can still do the rest anyway.
Someday, you're gonna have to learn how...
Pie, are you okay?
Think so.
Her voice changes
It
whenever she
won't
gets
be
the update.
easy to make it seaworthy again. At least it got me here without me drowning. It won't be easy to make... No, I'm not digging that up again. I don't need a Zonpai phone.
Yes, you do.
Rest in peace, Pie.
What?
Not you. Faith's Pie.
Oh, okay.
I like the fact that she falls for it every time. I mean, I understand she's... Ooh, mushrooms. Ooh, anties.
That's... Ha! That's definitely Faith's underwear. She was here. I'm on the right track.
But that could also be part of the sale.
That's what I was thinking. Oh,
Now,
God!
these are freshly worn. I have a keen sense of smell.
I wish I
Oh,
could
God.
doubt that.
But where did she go?
Oh, God. I didn't need to see that. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, God, that's nasty. Oh. 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 Okay. Okay.
I don't think I could roll that out of the way.
There's a really nasty metallic taste in my mouth.
Hi. Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
That you're not Pitfall Harry?
No, but I am Pitfall Larry.
He looks so... Oh, no. Oh, no! Oh, no.
There's a G on the column. A standing column.
What we got left?
Those two things won't work together. I'd have to cross the gorge for that.
I guess we're going to figure it
That
out.
looks impenetrable.
Oh, come on. When has a thick bush ever stopped you?
A lot.
Hey, which one of us does the dirty jokes?
Larry, equal rights.
So that's what it's coming to. Well, then, I guess I'll plunge into the jungle. There won't be any snakes there, huh?
No, the spiders ate them all.
Spiders?
They're just as scared of you as you are of them.
But they have more legs and eyes. Okay, nothing for it.
How would you know the spiders ate all the snakes? Wait, spiders eat
Pretty
snakes?
dark here. Oh, I just touched something slimy.
Now is not the time for you to fiddle around with your hand in your pants.
Very funny. What did I just step on?
Nothing to be afraid of. If it was an aggressive animal, it would have bitten off your foot by now.
I can't see anything anymore. The jungle is, it's so dense. What was that? Oh, I'm gonna die here.
Use the phone
I'm gonna die
flashlight.
in this jungle.
Use the
Bury
phone
me at
flashlight.
the bend of the river. Tell my unborn children.
Hey, Warbird.
Oh,
What a coincidence.
This is very familiar.
I was just about to point out to you that there's a hotel here and you don't have to die.
how long have you known about this place?
Oh, only since we got to the island.
Can you call up any information about this hotel?
Today's Kahlua Resort and Spa Hotel was opened in 1982 as the Brezhnev Oasis. It was considered a popular holiday destination for high-ranking Soviet military personnel and their families. Rumors of a secret KGB base on the island are just vicious propaganda spread by the capitalist West.
So that's what it says about the hotel on the internet?
Yes,
Then I'm sure it's correct. I should head into the hotel. I bet there's lots of hot chicks walking around in the spa.
you're looking for Faith, Larry.
She's one hot chick, too. Yeah.
I love you, Larry. Never change. Well,
I can't reach the bottom of the well with my hand.
tiny penis.
No, it would end up tipping over. Nice palm tree. It says, toss a coin. I'm not tearing that off.
Okay, well, are you grabbing the rose bush? Why does this remind me of the other game? 6? Garbage cans.
How unexpected. There's trash in it. It's a tinfoil hat. Always useful.
This is Leadership Larry. But he's not a famous sport character for the 70s.
There's nothing
He's a
left in there
character
that
for
I
the
can
80s.
use. I'll go there later. First, I should explore the hotel.
Why do you look...
Hello.
Oh, wow. That is beautiful on the right.
Are you okay?
That is a
Why
gorgeous
wouldn't I be
woman.
okay? I'm doing just fine.
You don't look too healthy.
I can hear your heart beating all the way over here.
That just shows how healthy it is.
Did you maybe drink just a little too much coffee?
Coffee, exactly.
Steam.
It's just
It's on
coffee.
steam.
Delicious coffee.
What is this hotel?
This place used to be the most popular holiday destination for the richest people in the Soviet Union. They all flew here to have a good time. Here they had everything they wanted, total luxury. But that was a while ago.
So what happened?
In the 90s, this disgusting real estate shark from the USA wanted to buy everything and bring it all up to date. He had a ton of companies working here, but never paid their bills, and everything blew up. Then he wanted to turn it into a casino. Instead, a businesswoman from around here bought the whole island and proclaimed herself governor. She's been trying to make the hotel a hip place again for a few years, but between you and me, without success.
What's her name? And where can I find her?
Bobby Marley. She's usually in her office upstairs. You can take the elevator up to her.
Wait, Bob, have we met her before?
Have you seen a pretty blonde named Faith around here?
We had a pretty blonde here a few weeks ago. I don't know her name because she didn't even know it herself.
That could be Faith. Is she still here?
Haven't seen her for a while. Maybe the boss lady knows more.
Damn! I have to find out where she is.
What was the name of the girl from the 6th game? From the hotel. Ship up or ship out?
I'm Larry. Larry Laffer?
Hello, Larry. My name's Kip.
You're the bellhop?
Not just that. I'm gonna get you a little pick-me-up.
You mean... red gummy bears?
Are you insane? You sort those out and throw them in the shredder. Otherwise, they combine at night to form a single gigantic gummy bear.
That's awesome.
Sure.
But what I actually meant was... Oh, forget it. You're not the type.
Do I look the type?
I think I lost my raft in the storm.
You came here on a raft?
Yeah? From Camp Cum.
Damn, that's a long way away.
What can I say? I'm just a real sea dog. Okay, that'll do me for now. So I'm supposed to talk to this Bobby Marley. Maybe she knows where Faith is. Now, where's
That's a
that
beautiful picture.
elevator?
All right, ooh, cabinet.
I'd have to open the lock first.
I know it's not going to work, but I'm going to try it.
I can't break it open with that. Pulling on it won't help. It looks sturdy. There's a golden stone in the display case. It looks like the tip of something.
Don't you dare say it.
An information brochure about the island. That should provide me with some interesting information. Nice piano. I'm sure I could get a few notes out of it, but it's occupied.
Okay, no banana. Little fan. Crazy ass rooms.
That's mine. Until the air conditioning kicks in, nothing's gonna happen.
A small fan probably won't provide much cooling. I don't think I can get a key just like that. Once upon a time, there was a key in that box. There's nothing there to take. Say, what's the deal with that box?
It's the key to the toilet in the jungle.
And where's the key now?
I lost it on the beach somewhere.
Where exactly?
Somewhere down by the rosy palms.
There aren't any rosy palms.
Then I don't remember.
Dude, I think you're on cocaine.
So I'm supposed to talk to this Bobby Marley. Maybe she knows where Faith is. Now, where's that elevator?
Do you really have to do that to recount? Because, yeah, there's the elevator. Let's go to Bobby's office. I'm going to do 12 more minutes because I'm having really bad asthma problems.
Control, come in. Jan Mai reporting.
Yes, Jan Mai? Where are you?
The signal from Faith's spy phone was lost in a storm, but it turned up on an archipelago, but then the signal disappeared.
Did you find Faith?
No, she's not here. But a man showed up at the signal's source.
A man?
He seems to have grabbed Faith's spy phone. Maybe he knows what happened to Faith.
Keep a close eye on him.
We'll get results faster if I use my award-winning interrogation techniques. I just have to be careful not to use the thigh squeezer right away. That guy in the white suit looks like he'd break in half if I did.
Not yet, but if it should
How long
prove
is this game, Kaneko?
necessary.
Confirmed.
Have you ever rubbed one of your interrogation subjects down with cream and then had Mongolian cows lick it off?
No.
Would that maybe be a thing?
I'll think about it when I find a Mongolian cow. Jan Mai out.
Because I do promise to start much earlier tomorrow.
Although that's not such a bad idea.
I want a Mongolian cow to lick me. Vagina flower.
Yes,
Balls
what is
dick.
it?
Nope,
Hi,
never met her before.
Are you the new pianist? Good thing I can't take Lewis's tinkling away at the keyboard any longer. Or are you the new waiter? We'll definitely have to do something about the outfit. Wait, is that a wedding suit?
1985.
Do you want to get married here? So what the hell do you want?
I'm looking for a woman named Faith.
Doesn't sound familiar.
Tall and blonde, and she's totally into me.
Well, At least the first bit rings a bell. She was also washed up after a storm. I put her up in a room here. I felt sorry for her. But then she disappeared without a trace. I don't know what happened to her.
Damn, but Faith was here. She must have left some traces on this island.
Anyone else get the joke in the background? Does anyone else get the joke in the background beneath the 4-star hotel?
My name is Larry.
I should have probably done them in order.
Larry Laffer?
Well, I'm Bobby Marley, governor of Kahlua and owner of this hotel.
I was stranded here on my raft.
After the storm, we found a pile of dirt and junk on the beach. We had to evacuate the area, and some guests got a rash while bathing in the sea. So you're responsible for this?
Was the junk pile kind of raft-shaped?
Three-headed monkey.
So you admit it.
Well, I kind of lost control of the steering in that hurricane.
Then by the power of my office, I am forced to condemn you.
What?
You deliberately polluted the waters of Kahlua. The garbage you brought here has already been collected and recycled. In addition, you are hereby fined $10,000. Until such time as you have paid this amount, you will not be allowed to leave the island.
Where can I lodge a complaint?
With me.
I want to lodge a complaint.
Lodged.
It's a joke from Monkey Island. The three-headed monkey was what you used the word three-headed monkey to distract every guard in the game.
So I'm trapped on the island, fined, and my raft's being held for ransom?
If you want to sum it up like that.
Maybe I could pay the fine some other way?
We already have enough dishwashers.
Then I guess I'll head out and try to find the money.
Just one moment.
What?
Since you're here anyway, I'm really under a lot of stress at the moment, and it's been a long time since I've had a gentleman here for a visit, if you know what I mean.
Oh.
Ha. Of course I know what you mean.
Yes?
You want me to chop down a tree for you? The way real men do? Okay, it's gonna have to be a palm tree here, but that should work just as well.
Palm trees aren't trees.
Okay. You seem to be the kind of person one has to be direct with. My loins are ready to receive your lance in an act of fiery passion. Will you join with me in wild bestial sex?
Oh.
Is that a trick question?
I've had to neglect my sexual desires for a while now. Too much work, too much stress, too few men on the island.
I understand. You just can't resist my charm.
You're here right now and seem to have time.
That's good enough for me, too. Then I'd better take off my clothes.
Oh. Let me undress you and feel your heat.
Hang on a minute. There's something wrong here.
What?
Usually women want me to do something for them before they have sex with me. Do you want me to get you something to eat first or something? Or do I have to fix something? Do I have to deliver a letter to the other end of the world for you before you get naked?
Stop talking and get over here.
Wow! Nipples. I could use that right about now. I could use this right about now.
Baby, that was acceptable.
If you think so. You were okay. Come back in a few hours and we can pick up where we left off.
What? Again?
You mean you can't?
I'm always ready and able.
Then everything's fine.
So, I guess my debt with you is all squared up now, huh?
What? Did you slip me the cash during sex? Apparently
Nope.
not.
But, I mean, I made you happy. Doesn't that count?
You can go now. Come back with the money and remember that you can't leave the island.
I don't know how I'm supposed to feel now.
Please think about it outside.
You were just used for sex, Larry. Wow. This is the first time
Headquarters.
he's ever been used
Yanmai,
for sex.
did you find out anything about the man?
He went to see the island's governor. I listened at the door and heard him ask about Faith.
Excellent. Anyway, where is Faith now?
Apparently, the governor doesn't know either. I'm going to stick close to this Larry guy, and when he finds her, I'll strike.
But what's the deal with this Larry guy? Why is he looking for Faith?
I'll find out. But one thing is certain. He seems to have an irresistible charm and excellent seduction skills. He
No.
managed to get the governor into bed with just a few words. He could be a secret agent. One of the best. Fascinating.
Keep me in the loop. Without Faith, we'll never find that algorithm.
Yanmai, out.
Wait!
Yes?
Have you ever obtained a confession by tickling the soles of a prisoner's feet with a kakapo feather?
I can't remember ever having done that before.
Remind me to send you a kakapo. Filthy little biters.
I'm looking forward to that.
Well, that's absolutely creepy. So, how are we going to get $10,000?
Larry, tell me, why did you just let her jump you like that?
Well, I mean, I just wanted to be nice.
Aren't you supposed to be looking for Faith?
Tell me. Are you jealous?
Not in the least.
All right, then.
The Cougar update has just completed. All apps are now available as usual. New feature, you can now talk to me whenever you want. Just start the newly installed Pi app.
Nice. So you can't play deaf anymore when I want to talk to you.
Sure looks that way.
Aw.
Nice piano.
It's not mine.
I figured as much.
Oh, what? So I look like I don't own a piano?
Huh?
I'm just kidding. I'm Lewis. Technically, I'm the hotel's resident comedian.
Ha
I wasn't meant to be funny.
Oh, okay.
Whose voice is that? I know it's familiar. It sounds very familiar.
So you're actually a comedian?
Got it in one.
What's your stage name?
Lewis?
But that's your real name.
Yep. Pretty slick, huh?
Tell me a joke.
Not now. I gotta finish my shift at the piano first.
Didn't they have a pianist here?
He got shot.
Are you famous?
Hey, I had my own TV show once.
You did?
Okay, it was on the public access channel in a small town in Pennsylvania. But it had its
Pennsylvania.
fans, and the jail time had nothing to do with what I said about the man.
Where and when do you perform here?
My award-winning comedy show's on later. Over there in the ballroom where the buffet is now. You really don't want to miss it. The absolute highlight of the evening.
I'll be there. Enough laughing already. Play something for Elise.
Too complicated.
Do you enjoy working here?
Nah. I wish I could have stayed in New Lost Wages. I was a big deal there.
Then why are you here?
Political correctness. You can't say anything these days. No one has a sense of humor anymore.
See, now that's what
you
they're making
can't
fun
even
of right there.
entertain young women from the audience naked in your dressing room.
Okay,
Then they tell you that kind of thing is inappropriate, and then chase you out of town. Now I have to start all over again.
You don't sweat much for a fat dude.
In this sweltering heat, I do. Nobody here knows how to adjust the air conditioning. I have to figure it out myself.
I'll fix it.
I have to get going.
All right. Can I grab that on the floor? No.
The plaque says, a mysterious several centuries old love hat with an unknown purpose from the estate of Regibald Cockburn, one of the archipelago's founding fathers. Scientists suspect a connection to the fabled cavern of cosmic cognition, which is said to be located in the archipelago. Legend has it that there are immeasurable riches to be found there. It's said that whoever enters there will gain all of the knowledge in the cosmos.
Nice.
I don't think I can get a key just like that.
Oh, now I can go over here. Oh, that app looks absolutely nasty. Piggy.
If I untie that pig, it'll bite my arm off. Everybody knows pigs do that. Nasty animals, unless they're barbecued.
I want to free the pig.
If I untie that pig, it'll bite my arm off. Everybody knows pigs do that. Nasty animals, unless they're barbecued. The pig is bound to a spit. The spit isn't turning. Either the pig is too heavy, or the spit has no power. At any rate, it's a good thing for the pig that the barbecue is off. For now.
I gotta save the pig, don't
So
I?
let's see.
Fluffy trying to get my bills paid, but no donations tonight. But we're doing pretty good other than that. Let's see. That goes to.
I can't get that out. It's screwed in too tight. That's the plug for the panorama screen. That's the plug for the air conditioner.
Air conditioner.
That didn't work.
I think we got the air conditioner in.
That didn't work.
Air conditioner's not working just yet. I see how we eat the pig, though.
That didn't work.
Am I missing a part to it, or do I have to do it all myself? It's been a while.
I'm pretty sure that beach isn't entirely real. So let's see.
I feel like this is cheating, but it actually helps a lot because Pixel Hunt. So there we go.
Pokey. A meat fork. Don't leave home without it. Why does this make me want to poke something? I don't want to poke the pig. It's a long way from done. I should normally. So let's. That's a perfect fit. And now it's a working lever again.
Now let's throw that pig out the door. Now spin.
If I untie that pig, it'll everybody. If I untie everybody knows.
All right, that's not how we eat the pig.
So let's.
This might be a problem.
So let's. I'm an idiot. Boop. Air conditioning running.
Wait, why didn't that work?
That didn't work.
No, the air conditioner's wired right. The air conditioner goes... This goes to the air conditioner. And this goes to the air conditioner.
I can't get that out. It's screwed in too tight.
Oh.
That didn't work.
Fan speed selector. The heat is on. Oh, it has to be negative. I thought the negative meant off, not the other way around.
So let...
And the air conditioning wasn't on until now, because now we can do this. Oop. Right. That's going to make everyone happy.
You like these temperatures?
This is okay, though. A real relief.
I have to get go...
This air conditioner's driving me crazy. Sometimes too hot, sometimes too cold. Okay, go ahead and take it. I don't need it anymore.
Is that Shadow the Hedgehog's voice?
I have to get go...
All right, that's going to drive me nuts. Yes. Excuse me. Excuse me. Lefty voice. Wow. Yeah, but it sounds like the guy who plays Shadow the Hedgehog. Kirk Thornton. So if you see that name, probably not, but yeah. Alright, so let's check out the pig. We now have a fan. We have to figure out how to eat the pig.
So let...
Pig needs 2 positives. Alright. See, the way I was looking at this is that it was a breaker. Off and on. I didn't realize it was the polarities, so that's my fault for being stupid.
That's the plug from the grill.
Yeah, it's not rotating.
You could cool a whole room with a giant fan like this. The pig is totally overwound. It would bite my hand off.
Do I think I gotta put a muffin in its mouth
So
or something?
let...
Oh, that's gonna need something there. Shit. Fan. And fan. Oh, that's fun.
So let's...
Ah, this is almost as bad as electrical wiring in my house. Wait, what?
Now that's what I call torque.
Alright, now something has to happen.
Plain old plastic cup. Smells burnt.
Plastic cup. Nice. Aluminum foil.
The pig is totally overwound. I like blue.
I like it. Why do you want
I'm
blue
pretty
paint?
sure that beach isn't entirely real.
I think you're right.
Nice piano.
Alright, I can't grab fucking fruit. That's annoying. Ooh. That duck. That fucking duck. She looks like a Becky. Okay, I forgot to depollute this.
I can't just walk past it.
Grab the dongle as well.
I'm not jumping in there.
Flip flops.
Somehow hot.
Oh,
Those can't be combined.
are you sure?
You could cool a whole... A tip jar. Not much in there.
That's because of the stock market.
You don't know how true that is right now.
Somehow I have the feeling that he's not all there.
His name's Dip.
If I sat down like that, I'd instantly dislocate both my knees.
I sit like that all the time streaming, and I'm wondering if that's the reason why my knees are always hurting. Also, that's my girlfriend's ex-name when she used to play video games online, so I don't know what to call. Say, Krabby.
If I sat down like that... Well, aren't those some nice flowers?
Oh, thank you. I picked them myself and arranged them according to the vividness of their colors. This way, they ensure a balanced mental state.
Mental
Seems to
state.
work. I'm Larry Laffer.
My name is Shawnee.
Yep. No, I sit there for hours when I'm streaming, like in my chair. I'm not in my gaming chair right now. I'm in my actual computer chair. I always have my legs like that. I'm wondering if that's why my knees are always hurting. Just hours of sitting like that.
Nice hotel, huh?
As a matter of fact, yeah.
You don't sound too excited about that.
Well, I was supposed to be gone already, but it's not that easy.
Then why are you still here?
I followed the stars when I heard that there was this legendary cavern of cosmic cognition here, and I knew this was where I had to go. This cave seems to be nothing but a legend, but the journey is the reward, I always say.
We shall find it.
Are you one of those travel bloggers?
Do I look
Yes.
like one of those?
I don't even know what a travel blogger is.
You're lucky. Travel bloggers are the scum of the earth. Let the hotels spoil them and then rave on Instagram about how great their holiday is?
That sounds horrible.
It really is. Rich kids.
I'm sorry I asked.
It's okay. They're just people too. I was wondering if you'd like to support my travels.
How?
With money. Everything here is so expensive.
Really? I haven't paid for anything yet.
Oh, are you a backpacker too?
A big bagger.
What are you talking about?
You don't know what a bagpacker is?
What gave me away?
You just said it.
Oh, right. I did.
Bagpacking is a great and sustainable way to get to see the whole world.
Sounds great. How does
Go
it
to a
work?
town and
You
pay for
ask
money.
other people for support on your own spiritual path.
You hitchhike?
No.
Hey
I
guys,
describe
in
my
group,
experiences,
I'm gonna backpack
exude
now. I
positive
still
thoughts,
need $27
then I get some money
for bills.
and continue my journey.
You want to scroll underneath the video and click the donate button? It would really help me out. Yes, I can be a dork.
I'm sure you must have a lot of pleasant encounters.
Yeah, totally. Although,
Yes?
some people just aren't very understanding. Quite a few, actually.
Unbelievable. But doesn't that kind of traveling really take it out of you? You always have to overnight as cheaply as possible.
Yeah, it can be a little annoying. The last few nights I slept on the beach. It was nice under the stars and with the gentle breeze and everything, but what I wouldn't give for a night in a real bed.
Especially with the right person.
And she just ignores it. But
You even noticed that yourself, right?
Quiet, Pie. Can I have one of those glow lights?
Sure. I don't need it anymore. I don't know why they're even still glowing. They usually fade pretty quickly. My skin's all red when I wear them, too.
I don't care. I have bad skin anyway.
Okay. Here you go.
How you doing now?
Pretty well. I'm living on sunlight.
Because you still haven't got any money?
It's the vibrations around here. People get
Yeah,
so
all that
much
sunlight's gonna kill
positive
you.
energy from me for their money. That should be worth something to them.
I just can't understand that.
But I admit, it would be nice to sleep in a real bed again, instead of in the sand.
Can you stand?
Why should I?
Because it gives you a different perspective on the world. Plus, it's good for the circulation, especially when you have legs as long as mine.
Thanks, I'm quite happy down here.
Have you seen a pretty blonde anywhere?
No. Well,
Right here.
apart from myself. Don't you think that would apply to me too?
I like to do the whole Good Valley Girl thing here.
Absolutely.
And sorry for that.
Catch you later.
May the light show you the way, Wanderer.
Thanks. You too.
Can't dig in the trash, can I? Nope.
It looks pretty bent, but it's still glowing.
Interesting. Don't want to go in the pool. As always, it's nasty.
Hey, Becky.
You?
Ah, you do remember me.
You bet I remember. You poisoner.
Hey, that was all a complete misunderstanding.
Don't you lie to me. Don't come near me or I'll call security.
I haven't seen any security on the island at all.
Are they gone too? Oh, total downer. That wasn't a festival. That was a festive fail.
Festival?
That's Sci-Fi Festival. All the most famous actors and stars on a tropical island. You can't have an event like that without Becky Butter, because no matter what the people write on Titter, I am not the puke queen. And that's
I like
all
Titter.
your fault. You ruined my image. I thought the festival would allow me to upgrade my brand credibility with some fresh authenticity. And then this all turns out to be a big scam.
Then why didn't you leave?
I thought, now you're here, you'll just have to make the best of it. So now I'm a travel blogger.
How does
Was she
that
the person
work?
poisoned
Oh,
back
you
in the
travel
bar
the
at the very
world
beginning
and
of the
let
first
the
game?
finest hotels spoil you. You take cool pictures, and sometimes you even write 4 sentences. That's hard work. Live your life, I always say.
Do travel bloggers really get everything for free?
Of course. That's how it should
fuck
be,
you.
too. After all, our commitment gives the hotels like total exposure, as opposed to those bagpackers. What a bunch of scammers.
I'm gonna be helping them both.
So,
apparently.
how do you like the island?
It's okay. It's a little old school, but I like it vintage. If only there was a yacht floating around here where I could take bikini pictures. I trained extra to be able to stick my butt out like this. But this hotel, I don't know. I gave it like an ultra low rating
Is there a
on
reason why they're
Gulp.
making fun
I
of the
mean,
scum
it
bar in the
deserved
background?
it.
Which is another
Seen a
reference to Monkey
pretty
Island.
blonde around here anywhere?
I can't focus my attention on other people. I mean, my community doesn't care about them. They want to see me.
Oh, you're a massive cunt.
Should I get you something to drink now?
Go away.
I have to go influence somewhere else now.
Let's see
So
if my
let's-
intuition's-
That's fine, just the way it is.
Nope, nothing to do with that yet. Alright, let's get out of here, figure out where we can go.
I prefer my juicers female. And
Fuck
you just
you.
let me get away with that pie.
Pure distilled exasperation.
I'm not going to eat that, even if it does mean bad weather. I'm not putting that anywhere near my mouth. No appetite. No.
Well, okay, what's in the panel this time?
So let...
What do you want me to do, Koneko girl? What do I have?
Somehow. What's that?
Blue paint.
And what does it do?
Makes things blue.
What do you want me to do? Yeah, ceiling fence plugged in and on max. Oh.
So let...
Why am I unplugging it? Where's the plug? Oh. What plug picture? Oh, okay.
That's the plug for the... So let's...
Oh, I didn't know you could do this.
That's the plug.
Why
I
can't
can't
move
get
it?
that out.
Can I move the fan plug back in place or no?
Fly free, you swine.
Is that your way of looking after animals?
That's the jungle out there. I'm sure it'll land softly. And the sea is over that way, too. Say, can things actually swim?
Can they? I want for Night Warbird.
So let...
See, that makes no sense. Why would that change the plug-in? Which one's plugged into that?
So let...
Also, you don't have to backseat game the whole thing. Let me figure it out a little, but yes, thank you. That's a good
bridge...
idea. That makes no sense. That this... Oh, is the thing actually plugged to it? Oh, it is. Okay, never mind. And now we can do this. Thank you on that. They really need an engineer to come back in here. Toxic waste. And a camera.
I have to admit, it's a clever way to get rid of waste oil.
Out of sight, out of mind. That is your motto.
Is there anyone around? No?
Ooh. Ooh.
This stays between us. Capiche? Other slicks are slicker.
Oh yeah, I know that. I realize that, but Jesus Christ, I feel dirty. Like this Larry's a real big asshole. Before he, oh hi. What am I doing?
Hey, that's my raft. That's junk, and it's going to be recycled.
All right. I gotta tell her about the oil spill behind the thing, and she's gonna go over there and do fucking close the place down or get in trouble. Gotta figure out how to get up there too. Oh, that's the only way back and forth between this and the jungle. Okay. I think this is the perfect spot to call it a night, guys. So if you guys enjoyed the show and feel ever anything at all for my time presenting to subscribe the video, you can like, subscribe, some bits, and donate. And if you're on YouTube, you can like, subscribe, and comment. All of which would help me out greatly. We'll be back tomorrow for some more Leisure Suit Larry. Wet Dreams Don't Dry Twice. Or Wet Dreams Dry Twice. Oh, funny fact. They would not let me use the game title in my stream title. Apparently Wet Dreams aren't allowed to be said. So anyways, good night all. Good night all. And as always, stay awesome.